Hello traders, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, bonjour, bonsoir mes amis, guten Morgen, guten Tag, guten Abend. For those of you who are new to us, we are the TSTW 24 traders, and our website is www.stochastic-magdi.com. The title of the video is how to filter out false double top chart patterns. How to filter out false double top chart pattern. In this video, we're going to discuss where and when a double top chart pattern is formed. We'll also talk about the validation of a double top chart pattern and what is a false double top chart pattern. Let's get started, all right? So the first thing first, where does this pattern, the double top chart pattern, will be formed, all right? The first thing that trader will understand if they want to filter out a false double top chart pattern, they must know how the pattern formed and where the double top chart pattern will be formed, all right? The double top chart pattern will be formed at a resistance level, all right? This is very, very important for us because if we want to sell at a resistance level. The double top chart pattern is a bearish chart pattern that is signaling to us that the price has failed to display a new higher high. In an uptrend, the price might display higher lows, higher high, but our attention, our focus is on the new higher high. So as the price going now from A to B, and then it pulled back, which is a higher low here. Now, this is an invitation to buy. As the price going up, the price failed to display a new higher high. Because the price has failed to display a new higher high in an uptrend, it's indicating to us that the bullish momentum is diminishing. It doesn't mean that it has finished completely. It's slowing down. The bullish momentum is slowing down, is diminishing, is stalling. We must acknowledge it because the price is the number one indicator, all right? So the next thing that we need to check, we want to know where this double top pattern is formed, because you see the price going up. You see this is the US dollar, Canadian dollar is going up. You see it's going up, display high lows, high high, high lows, high high. Here it is, display a higher high, okay? And then this is a pullback. This is an invitation to buy, okay? Trader responded, price couldn't go up, you see here. Now it's stuck here, and we have a lower high. In fact, it couldn't even display equal high. It has displayed a lower high. This is a very bearish double top. Sometimes you will see that the double top, they are not equal. You will see sometimes the second high will be a little bit higher, and then the price will return back below the previous high, or the second high will be lower than the first high, or the first high and the second high will be equal. You need to understand the variation of the double top pattern. So it is formed at a resistance level, and it's indicating to us that the bullish momentum is diminishing, all right? Now, the component of the double top pattern, you must see first a bullish progression. So we must see the price going up first, and then display a high, and then pull back, display a higher low, followed by equal high or lower high or higher high before the price returning back before the price returning back below the previous high. You see this higher low before the equal high before the double top. This is what we call this low, higher low here before the double top itself. That's what we call the nut. As long if the price form a double top, but the price couldn't break the nut, the pink line here, which we call a nut, is telling us that, the bulls are still in charge. Though the price has failed to display a new higher high, it couldn't display a new lower low, because in a downtrend, the price must display lower lows and lower high. But in a downtrend, what we are paying attention to is the new lower low, all right? So though we have a double top, if the price failed to break the nut, most importantly, failed to display a new lower low, which is an indication to us that the bearish momentum is getting strong, all right? We cannot validate this double top as a valid double top because it failed to go below, the nut, all right? And also failed to display a new lower low in comparison to this higher low here. So it is important for us, if you want to filter out false double top pattern, the price must break below the nut. In normal market power, the validation or double top pattern is what? We are looking for a double top, and then the price break below the nut. So bullish progression, and then price display double top. That's the second verification. Price break below the nut. This is about the validation of the double top chart pattern, and the price finding a resistance on the edge of the nut. Here it is. This is a valid double top pattern. All right, a valid double top pattern. Sometime the price will not stop here. From this point onwards, all right, the price may continue to go up. The price may continue to go up. This time, we must use what we call the pitchfork tool to determine the hotspot trading zone. I will just draw it here, showing the beginning of the bullish progression to the, the highest high to the higher low. So sometimes the price may not display equal high, so that's why we see sometimes a double top formed for the second high being higher than the previous high, but the price will quickly return back below the previous high. What usually takes place, the price will not stop here to display equal high, but will go and retest the median line of the pitchfork tool, forming a higher high right here. But as it forms a higher high, quickly the bear will put pressure on the price, and the price will return back below the previous high. So for the validation of this type of a double top, when the second high is higher than the first one, we must allow the price to be below the previous high. But if we have a lower high or equal high, it is important for us that the price break below the nut, retest the nut, or the median line of the pitchfork tool, or the edge of the pitchfork tool right here. As you can see here, it did not go up to retest the median line of the pitchfork tool, but instead is retesting, the edge of the pitchfork tool. This is about, all right, how one can filter out, double top a chart pattern. It makes sense. It is also powerful. Let's wrap it up very quickly because we don't want this video to be too long, all right? So a false double top chart pattern will fail to break the nut, all right? Or if the second high is higher than the first high, you will notice that, the second high will fail to break below the previous high, all right? So for us, a patient conservative trader that wants to filter out false double top pattern must understand what is taking place. So the price, when you see here, the dollar, Canadian dollar, the US dollar, Canadian dollar was going up. Now it displayed high here and then pull back, and then people start buying, but it failed to display new higher. What you need to do, how do you know that the price is at a resistance level? You will go to a higher time frame to see whether we are at a resistance zone, because a double top chart pattern is a bearish chart pattern, and we want to see at a resistance zone. If we see a double top chart pattern at the support level, we need to put a question mark on it, all right? We'll put a question mark. Unless the price break below the support level, retest the support level before forming another double top chart pattern. We don't want this video to be too long, so I hope you have learned something from it. But before I close this video, I want to show you that what's happening here is at a resistance zone by going quickly to the monthly chart, for the Canadian dollar, So I will remove my pitchfork tool, all right, from my 2-hour chart, You see now what's happening here? So we are on the 2-hour chart, looking at the double top chart pattern with the second high lower than the first high. So you can see that the pattern is being formed. You see here, traders sold it here on the monthly chart, prior roll it down. We are again in the same zone, and traders that sold it here are selling again, all right? It doesn't mean that we will definitely be bullish. You see the red line here, the level of 12781. This is the current hot resistance level for that double top chart pattern. If the price break above the level of 12781 and find a support, all right, it is becoming bullish. We need to be careful. So you need to draw the resistance level where the double top chart pattern is being formed. And if the price break above that resistance level and find a support, do not fight, but be gentle because you are still in the resistance zone. It makes sense? It is also powerful. For traders that are trading the US dollar, Canadian dollar, I will also highlight to you that go to the monthly chart, draw the high, the low, and the median line of this monthly candle. The median line of the month of January is in the zone of 12289. You can see that as the price talking about trading idea part 1, part 2, part 3, part 4, for TSTW24 trader, TSTWSY08 traders. This is what we use sometimes, the high, the low, and the median of the previous monthly candle. You can see that as the price was going down from the high of the previous candle, it was coming near the median line. So if you are bearish and it's going down and it's coming near the level of 1228, 12218, be aware that this is what we call a psychological price level. It's a median line of the previous monthly candle. The price is always going down from one key level to the next key level. It was going down from the level of 12781. The next support level is at 12218. You see, it comes very close to it, and traders are buying in here a little bit, okay? But as the double top is being formed, we must validate the double top. And the double top is not a trading signal. Here, I need to mention that. This is a trading setup. A TSTW24 trader, as I explained to you, break below the NAT, retest the NAT. At that point in time, you switch to the first best time frame, okay, and then use for day trading purposes. TSTW08 traders, we go to the signal time frame and so on and so on. It makes sense? This is how we filter out, okay, a false double top chart pattern. So the pattern will be formed at a resistance level. How do we know the resistance level? We go to the higher time frame to see the resistance level. Very, very important. To validate the double top, we must first understand the condition. We must see first an up move, a strong bullish move, prior reaching the resistance level, and then forming a double top. Sometimes the second high will be higher than the first high, or even lower than the first high. But when we are talking about double top, the first thing that is coming to the mind of trader is equal high. But you want to know where the pattern is being formed. Is it at a resistance level? But for the bearish momentum to be very, very strong, the price must break below the NAT. Talking about this 2-hour chart, the NAT is right here. This is the higher low where the invitation was given, but the price failing to go above it, which is also close to the median line on the monthly chart. So what we can do is to draw a line here in a zone of 12376 on the here we're on the 2-hour chart. You see how it was bouncing, okay, to the NAT. It come to the NAT, couldn't break it, come touch it, couldn't break it. Here we are again, couldn't break it. All right. So you want to zoom into it from here. Use a multiple time frame trading method, okay, to make excellent trading decision. One can also use pitchfork tool. As I explained to you, I can choose this point here and then draw my pitchfork tool on the chart, okay, to validate, okay, the hotspot trading zone. Okay, this will allow me to filter out a false double top chart pattern. You can see here as the price, okay, let's move it down properly here. Okay, it makes sense. Okay, you want to understand what it is. So what has happened now? The price is D below the pitchfork tool is now retesting the edge of the pitchfork tool right here, and that's where the final resistance. So if you understand this, you know that this is a hot spot trading zone. Okay, it makes sense. It is also powerful. If you want to know more about double top and double bottom trading, go to www.stochasticmagic.com, click on pattern. I have another combination where we use the double bottom and the double top with the moving average 50. Until the next time, enjoy yourself and be very happy. We are the TSTW24 traders talking about how to filter out false double top chart pattern. If you like the video, please give us the thumbs up. If you dislike it, please give us the thumbs down, but put a comment below why you disagree with us, okay? If you love it, okay, share it on Google+, on Twitter, and also on Facebook. Happy trading to you all, and speak to you soon.